Today we're counting down the creepy science behind the legendary Keris blades of Indonesia, mystical daggers that were believed to hold powers of life, death, and destiny. But behind the myths, there's some fascinating psychology, biology, and even chemistry at work. Let's dive in. The wavy blade and the brain trick. Ever noticed how a Keris often has that iconic wavy shape? Turns out it's not just for looks. Studies in visual psychology show that irregular, serpentine patterns actually make objects seem more alive and threatening to the brain. The waves of a Keris may have been designed to trigger a primal sense of danger, making an opponent freeze before the fight even started. Creepy, but clever. Iron, nickel, and meteorites? Some Keris blades were literally forged from meteorite iron. Yup. Space metal. And here's the kicker. Nickel-rich meteorite steel doesn't rust easily. So when a Keris stayed shiny for centuries, people thought it was magical. In reality, it was science from the stars. The ritual blood dip. Ancient texts mention warriors dipping Keris blades into blood, sometimes animal, sometimes human. Why? Beyond the symbolic sacrifice, blood contains iron, which reacts with the blade's surface and creates eerie patterns called pamor. To a bystander, it looked like the blade was feeding. Psychologically, that's a powerful intimidation trick. Poison is a secret weapon. Forget magic spells, many Keris were coated with natural toxins from plants like Ipo or strychnine. A tiny scratch could turn fatal. The creepy part? Victims often didn't die immediately. They'd collapse hours later. In Javanese culture, a Keris wasn't just a weapon, it was considered part of the soul. Families treated them like living ancestors. That belief amplified loyalty, fear, and even placebo-like protection. Hypnotic rituals. Before battles, Keris owners often performed long meditation rituals with their blades. Science shows that ritual repetition can put the brain into a trance-like state, boosting focus, reducing fear, and even altering pain perception. To an outsider, it looked like sorcery. To a psychologist, it's classic self-hypnosis. The sound alone was engineered to creep you out. The death psychology. And finally, the ultimate creepy science behind the Keris is psychological warfare. The dagger wasn't just meant to stab, it was meant to haunt. From its shape, its rituals, its poisons, even its reputation. The Keris worked on the human mind long before it touched the human body. Fear was the real blade. So if you hear about a magical weapon from history, remember, sometimes the scariest powers aren't in the steel itself, but in the way our brains respond to it. Which of these creepy Keris facts blew your mind the most? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more strange science and hidden history countdowns.